You got me.
You know what's going on Facebook? You already know it's your boy B.I.G. Keenan Hudson. Place to be. You know, to switch the scenery up a little bit. Here I got Brandy McQueen on the line with me, a great entrepreneur, friend I know. Y'all got to know and hear her story and about the things that she does. Um, for the most part, we know that this live is definitely going to be about why it might be important for you to be an entrepreneur. Why should you start your own business? You know, um, I spoke in the past on a couple other lives and stuff, concerning, working check to check and people going to work every day, and a lot of times they don't find themselves getting by. But here it is. We got Brandy McQueen on the line, right? She's gonna run down a little bit of her story, like how she came from the streets of Chicago, with literally nothing in a way, and then she just in desperate measures just say, you know what, I gotta put a lot of stuff down and start entrepreneurship. And next thing you know, she was able to build an empire out of the whole thing. So again, forgive my background. I was doing a little music thing. Y'all know I'm producer too, so but Brandy, tell them why a little bit. Why should a person want to start a business? If you give them a little bit of you and why, um, how were you led to start a business? If you can tell me.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Miss Cynthia.
My name is Brandy McQueen. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Um, I moved to Las Vegas. Always been an entrepreneur ever since I was in grade school, selling candy.
Mm,
Walked into entrepreneurship, starting a legit full business in Las Vegas. My son needed childcare. I was working in dialysis. I was sick of living check to check. I was doing a lot of overtime and I still wasn't making a lot of money. So I wanted freedom. I wanted to make my own schedule, be my own boss, spend more time with my kids. So at that time, my son was 2 years old. He needed childcare. We was in a new city. We didn't know anybody. So I basically started a childcare business for $50, and that
mm.
business went to six figures. And then from
Wow.
that business, I opened the trucking business,
Now
and
hold up, man.
also
Hold up. Before you continue, you
mhm,
said you started a business with only $50,
$50. Yes.
right? So a lot of people are going to want to know, hey, Brandy, how did you start that business with $50? How is that possible? What did you do? Like, what, in what way did you start that business before you go to any other business? How did you start a business with only $50 to your name?
Um, I knew. So basically, my house was new, moving from Chicago, and I didn't have that much furniture. So what I did was I went to the Goodwill with the $50, and
Mm,
I brought some toys from the Goodwill, $5, $10, a dollar, and then I made flyers. Printed. I didn't have a printer at the time. I made a flyer online, went to Staples, got $10 worth of flyers, and I started passing them out in the neighborhood. I didn't know
wow.
nobody in the neighborhood.
So hold up. So you started this business, right,
Hmm.
with no business license or anything.
No business license, no child care license, nothing. Just me. I was watching. I had the toys, had the flyers, and I basically sold myself. Let them know, I have a healthcare background. I have a
Mhm.
son. I'm a mother of three, and I'm looking to bless the community. And within 30 days, my daycare was full with 12 kids. And then so what I did was I let the business make me the money to become legit. So then once I start bringing in the money, then I start getting my LLC, my license, and then I start decorating and decorating the business
Mhm.
and everything.
Wow. So this came out of desperate measures of you getting tired of working check to check, and you
Yes,
said that your son needed childcare.
my son needed childcare.
So did you ever know that the childcare business was ever so lucrative? Because you said you went from $50 to six figures. Like, how is that even possible?
Um, it's possible because childcare is next to
Hey,
rent is the
Jackie.
most expensive thing that a person will pay. You need childcare to go to
Hmm.
work. So how it went to six figures, the government pay for the kids to come to childcare. And the more kids you have, so basically first starting a daycare back in 2019, you're guaranteed to make 10,000 a month.
Mm, ten
Now
thousand a
now it's
month.
10,000.
Now,
Yeah.
hold up. Now,
Yeah.
but now this is the thing. Did you have any knowledge
I had
of starting
no
a
no
daycare?
knowledge. No knowledge
No
at all.
knowledge at
No
all
knowledge.
from starting a daycare.
No knowledge.
So you just took a leap of faith.
I took a leap of faith. I
So
was
so where
voice.
did you? But where did you gain the courage to grant to gain that the gas that leap of faith? Like where did you gain that courage from?
Reading books, reading Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and
Mm,
it was a burning desire to have freedom. So I was like, you know what, let me try this. I was scared. I was scared to leave my job. I was really scared because I was like, what if this don't work? And I had already burnt the ship. Like I couldn't go back to work, and I couldn't go back. I didn't even renew my license, so I knew I had to win, and I won.
wow. So you won.
Hmm.
So since then, when you found yourself, starting that business,
Hmm.
did you ever think about branching out to other places or building any other streams of income, or did you just want to strictly stick to childcare?
So my goal was to do the childcare business to flip into another business, which was the home care agency. But
Hmm.
I ended up getting comfortable in childcare. But I actually did the next year. I started a trucking company.
Mm.
Mm,
You started a trucking company. So how lucrative was that?
very, very lucrative at that time. It was very.
Oh, so it was very lucrative.
Mhm,
Oh, so during that time, okay, as you leveled up, right?
mhm.
Did you take time out to learn more about the industry? Did you eventually get your license and get certified in childcare? Did you have to go back to school or anything, or how did that end? Let me check.
So once I proved the theory that I could do this, so I end up getting my childcare license, getting assistance from the government. Um, the government pays for you for early education and childcare. They pay for you to go to school. I
Mhm.
also invested in myself and I got coaching and I studied marketing so I can learn how to bring clients in all the time. So my daycare business, I always had clients. Like I never been without clients due to knowing how to market.
It's in our market. So you learned a lot of this through trial and error.
Trial and error, yes.
Trial and error. Wow. So did you have any people around you that encouraged you, or did you get the courage to be around other entrepreneurs as well, or how was it? That role was family supporting you, or did you have
Well,
friends pushing you?
family wasn't supporting me. Networking with other entrepreneurs who took risks helped
Hmm.
out a lot, seeing them win. At that time, when I first started the childcare business, I didn't have a support system at that time. But once I stopped waiting on other people and started like getting up and getting on my own and started networking, going to events and stuff, and then I started
Hmm.
building my community of millionaires, six people making six figures, and then it took off from there.
And it took off from there. Okay, okay. So question: did anything else inspire you? Like, because I know you mentioned in the past that you was coming out with a book. What type of book are you coming out with?
The book I'm coming out with is a book about my past trauma, my past life, because I want to show people the things I went through to get here to relate to my audience that even though I went through being adopted, molestation, went to foster home, not having my mom and dad around, not coming from money, that you still can do it. Like you don't need all those things to become successful.
Mm. Wow. So your book is more like a memoir or biography of your life.
Yes, yes. And
Okay.
how I went, it's how I went through things and transform and relaunch my whole life all over again.
Okay. So if you were to give some encouraging words to some of the young women or even the ladies, grown ladies and women today, um, what type of things would you say to them if they were in somewhat the situation that you were in the past? What type of motivation would you give them right now?
I would tell them to figure out what they want to do in life. I would tell them to basically lock in, stay positive, stay away from negative people. Um, I would tell them some of the things I let go of your friends that's not trying to help you win. Um, Stay focused.
Mm.
Um,
So,
Believe in
so,
yourself. Believe in yourself.
so,
It starts with believing in yourself.
believing in self, and I don't mean to backpedal a little bit, but I know that this is a common thing amongst a lot of women, especially just in the world. But here in America, urban cities, a lot of times it's hard to start a business, especially when you have children. Um, in a lot of ways, sometimes, I mean, it's a blessing to have children,
Mhm.
but in what ways did you find a way to coordinate a business while having your children? We know that you mentioned earlier that your son needed childcare, so you opened up a childcare business.
Yes.
But on the flip side, how can you help others do the same if they have some of the similar challenges that you had?
Number one, we'll work with their mindset. First, we'll work with their mindset, and then because everything starts in your mindset. Like because it's the self talk. They'll start with, "Oh, I want to do it, but this, and that." Like they don't have no excuses. I started a business. My son was 2. I had 3 kids, and I started a business in my home. Right now, today, we are walking into the digital market. So you can start multiple business from home. One of the
Mm,
businesses you start is a course. If you know how to do hair, you could do a hair course. If you know how to do makeup, you could do a makeup doing hair, and you can sell that course. Right now,
mhm.
you know how to bake cakes. You can sell that course on how to bake cakes.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. So you're actually breaking down different streams of income in
Mm-hmm.
which people can really take
Do from home if they got
and
kids.
do it.
If they got kids and they got, because right now in this world you need multiple streams of income. So if you working a job Monday through Friday, you still need time to work on yourself. So what are your goals after you get done punching somebody else's clock? What do you want to do? What are your dreams? Go get back to your dreams to yourself.
Mm. So what if a person has a problem dreaming?
We could work on their mindset. We could talk because that's the key. You want to work on mindset first before, because some of the things I didn't, I was doing a lot of self development before I got in business, but then a lot of things started coming up while I was in business.
Now, my fault, Brandon. Okay, Ontario, I'll see you. Peace. Let me shout some of these people out that's in the chat, Brandon, because they've been on.
Okay.
Cynthia, thank you, Cynthia. We appreciate you. All right, Jackie, appreciate you too. Can't wait to have you on again. I know we all been busy. Ontario having the place. Okay. Yeah, feel free to drop any type of questions in the chat. We up here discussing why it's good, to probably start your own business. Again, I know Brandy elaborated, just a bit. And like even with me, like I know like you just mentioned, like even with the courses, the programs and things like that, like me, of course, obviously, I have the gift of music. I'm skilled with music. I can pretty much do anything with music. Um, and music is always an ongoing thing. Like you're never gonna not hear music anywhere. You know what I mean? So that's why when I started, on my little music journey, with the business of teaching, playing, and things like that, and even doing a little producing, um, that was very lucrative in a way, because again, you're leveraging the skill. One thing that I learned like in the past was not only, was I, shout out to actually Bruce Johnson from Lynchburg, because he told me one time, even though he played for the church and stuff, he said, listen, he said, if you're going to learn music, he said, it's okay to play by ear, but where the money is, you got to know how to read. So that always stuck with me like, wow. So now that you know how to read, in a way, you're not limited in what you can do. So now you'll be more high in demand, and not just high in demand in one genre of music. See, because a lot of times, because I play, in Spanish churches or Spanish arenas, I play African, I play gospel, jazz, whatever type of style. So I learned that when you leverage a certain gift, it can take you further, but you don't have to just stay right there. You can develop multiple streams just from that sector. But
Right.
then you may turn around, like you say, you may have a daycare or a child care business.
Right.
And there's different ways you can level up on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a matter of just watching the kids, but many a times, you may have after school programs, you may have, you know, bus services and
Transportation,
transportation and you
field
know,
trips. You
road
can also
trip.
do coaching, and you can
Mm-hmm.
start your own
Road trip.
course. It's 9 streams of income in the daycare business. 9.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had a personal mentor in your life? Like when
Yeah.
growing up, leading up to your business, did you ever have
Oh
like a
no.
mentor?
No, I haven't. No.
So you
No.
never had a mentor. So all right. So your advice to a lot of the young women and a lot of the ladies that's probably watching now, do you encourage them to find a mentor in
Yeah.
their life, or should they just go without one?
Yeah, you need a mentor. You need somebody who's been there to help you get there faster, to coach you on. You need accountability. You can't get there by yourself, because if you rely on self, you'll stop. We all need motivation.
Wow, need motivation. Got you, got you. So let me ask you this. So when you did start leveling up in your life,
Hmm.
did people frown upon the way you were leveling up? Were they upset? Did friends change? Say you changed? Oh, you think you better than everybody and things like that?
Uh, no, more people was like reaching out to me more when I started becoming successful.
Mm.
Yeah,
So they started reaching out.
yeah.
Did you
Hmm.
have any experience any haters or anything like that?
No, not really. No.
No, no haters.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Because a lot of times they say, you go to that another level, it's another devil. Here you go. You got a question on here from Ontario. It said, Brandy, what is your motivation? So, what motivates you?
I'm hot. My environment, what motivates me, what keeps me motivated is I love helping others, because when I was growing up, like I said, I come from foster care. I didn't have a mother, I didn't have a dad, so I was that person that always wish I had somebody. So I'm the person uh to motivate others. So I love motivating people. But what keeps me motivated is my environment where I live, Las Vegas. Just seeing other coaches and other successful people doing what they're doing keeps me motivated.
Hmm, keeps you motivated. Cool. So how's your circle of friends? Do you hang around winners or do you hang around losers?
I hang around nothing but winners. I don't hang around no losers, because when you hang around people that are doing less than you, they start hating. They start becoming.
But hold up though. Now I wanna backpedal right there because it's not that if you hang around people that's doing less than you, they hate on you, but
Well,
more so, how can you kind of help the people that are doing less than you versus, oh, I'm not going to hate on, like I'm not going to hang around you because you're going to be hating on me. Because a person from the outside looking in can think like, wow, you think you better than me just because you got more than me. So I don't know if you want to probably
Fix that.
backtrack and think that through.
Well, to help somebody that's doing less than me, I have programs that's free, giving back to the community that's doing less than me. It's just I've been exposed to some things in my past. That's why that last comment was like that. That's why.
Okay, so you take that comment back. That's cool
We gotta
because
take it back.
yeah,
Yes.
we don't want people to think that, oh,
Yes.
we reach a certain point and oh, I can't be around you just because I
Yeah.
made an accomplishment.
Yes.
That's very huge.
Yes.
So
No, I'm not just no.
yeah, so okay, so we got Terry. He asked me, he said, Keenan, what is your overall objective? So again, my overall objective is to just keep living, right? To keep giving back to the community, to establish things. Brandy, I don't know where you went, but your camera went off. But my objective again is to give back. Is to give back to those, that actually probably walking in some of the steps that I took years ago. Like if you notice that I advocate and I speak a lot to the youth, I speak to the people that re-enter society as well, and along with people that's living out here. But my ultimate goal again is to establish, that transitional housing for people, to establish the programming for reentry, to really break the barriers of the recidivism that goes on out here in the world. Again, a lot of times we may project and have certain plans, but you got to remember things are always subject to change. So I'm always willing to go with the flow, stay with the flow, and constantly network, meet new people, and always expand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find room for expansion. You know what I'm saying? Always. It's like always find room for expansion. So, but yeah, that covers a lot of that question, Ontario. Yeah. So Brandy, so I know we got about like 8 minutes left. We're only gonna do about 30 minutes tonight. Because I believe that this was a powerful session here so far. So hold up. Yeah, so why is that going? Yeah, so we had a powerful session so far. Um and for the most part, again, knowing why we should start our own business, I believe that is very, very important. And again, and when it comes to starting a business, it's not just starting it right away without nothing. No, you got to plan that thing through. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little couple dollars in your pocket. You got to have, you know what I mean, a projection of where you want to be. Um, it's good to write your plans down. Brandy, explain why it's good to even have a vision board.
The vision board is like the roadmap. It's like your GPS, your roadmap, because sometimes you'll get off focus. And like me, I have a vision board. It's in my room, and every day I look at that vision board. Like when I feel like sometimes giving up or life becomes stressful, I look at my vision board, and it reminds me to stay on track. Stay focused to the goal. You want to create a vision board. Even for like in 2024, I'm doing a workshop on vision boards. So you want to keep the vision in front of you at all times. It's going to keep you motivated. Your why. It's your why.
It's your why.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. And how long usually does it take to make a vision board? And Should you use pictures or should you just use words?
You should use pictures and words
Okay, why is that important?
because it's the vision. You can see it. You want to visualize. You know, you want to visualize what you see, what you want. You want to see the car. You want to see the house. You want to see the business. And then you put the words back. You want to speak things into existence. I am. I'm going to have. You know, stuff like that.
Hmm. Okay, so you want to see it. You want to speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Like that's major and that's key. A lot of times we forget that even the words people speak over us has a lot of influence, has a lot of power. Remember, power, with the tongue, is power, either life or death that comes out of it. So it's very key that whoever's speaking, over you or is speaking to you, is speaking life. You know what I mean? Like me personally, like my circle is not huge. Like I don't have a big circle and I don't deal with a lot of people that that just has constant negative thoughts. It's just not me. So that's why I constantly try to strive towards being a good person, planting good seeds in people. Because anybody know I go the distance, to give whatever to people. Of course, yes, have I been misused, and things like that in the past? Yes, but I've learned my lessons and I've leveled up from those type of situations. Um, but nonetheless, I still grow as a person, despite of, because again, I still don't forget, who my help comes from my creator, from above. I look to the hill from which cometh my help. You know what I mean? And I encourage anybody to always, stay in touch with your creator or your spiritual being in which you live and have your being. So it's very key because a lot of times, we may drift off and figure out or say to ourselves, hey, we don't know which way to go. But it's always your deep personal relationship with your spirituality that's going to lead you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Um, so, Brandy, so other than that, do you have any other input on why people should start their own business? Or do you want to throw out some random questions? I don't see any questions in the chat. Um, However, we can always throw something out there if you would like.
Um, it's I mean, none against to anybody that's working a 9 to 5, but like you don't want to get stuck at your 9 to 5 because they can get rid of you at any time. They can tell you they downsizing. You got to start all over again. Um, my advice to you is to whatever that thing that you be thinking about that you want to do, whatever the dream is to go for it. Like we don't get too long on this earth to live, and whatever that vision is that you want to do, I encourage you to go for it.
Got you. But all right, y'all, we're definitely coming to an end here. We know we didn't give nobody a heads up, this, that, and the third, but it's all good. Um, but be on the lookout. I know Brandy is going to be an author pretty soon. She's going to be launching her first book. Congratulations for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she wants to, reveal the title or anything right now, but we're going to be on the lookout for it again. We're definitely going to be seeing that. Brandy, if you want to shout it out, you can. Me, I'm already, I'm all for unspoken truth. Uh, life story. However, I got other books coming out as well. So to be posted for that. So Brandy, go ahead. You can go ahead and close it out.
Yes, I am coming. I am launching my book. I'm excited about it. I'm also launching I'm actually leaving a business and going into full-blown coaching, helping others to follow their dreams. I'm launching that in 2024. If you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on my page, Brandy McQueen, for more information. Um, I need to go right now, Keenan, because I'm not feeling well.
All right. Yeah. So no, I see you so nervous. See me, I just flow with it,
I'm
man.
getting dizzy.
I just flow. You too scary and all that. Well, look, well, all right, y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming, tuning in, and everything. Y'all know again, it's Keenan Hudson. Well, they call me doctor. You know, I have a doctorate degrees and all that. But yeah. So we'll get back to everybody. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Look forward to more of us. Just in general on these platforms. Like I said, I've been having a lot of things going on. It's been not holding me up. It's for the better, you know. But God's willing, y'all see a lot more. All right, so y'all have a good night. No, it's late. Again, share this video, like it, follow Brandy McQueen. Again, she's a great entrepreneur, mogul. You know, this is very good things. All right, here go Miss Dietrich. Thank you, Miss Dietrich. We appreciate you. Said thanks for sharing. Thank you. Remember to like the video. Remember to like. Don't just comment. Like the video. Share it. We appreciate it, Brandy. Yes, we see your braids. We see your braids are done. We appreciate it. All right, y'all. So y'all take care. Have a good night. Don't forget, like, comment, and share. All right. Peace. Hold on. Auntie said much love. Much love, brother. Yes, sir. Peace.